Welcome to Fasting 444's Day 2. Today I'm going to try and get all of the remaining photo subjects, some barn finds, and some more houses that I have yet to purchase. As long as I can afford them, I will see. So follow along and maybe this might help you. Made some notes here on where some of these photo subjects are located. The first is fish flags near the stadium. So let's go over here. This is kites. I said fish flags. That's the next one. Let me get the volume up here. There we go. So, welcome to Fasting 444's Forza Horizon 6 Day 2. Today I am going to try and get the remaining photo subjects, and I'll just open up the camera and take a picture. You can see on the top left I've taken photos of 6 of 26 subjects. I was just randomly taking pictures of things, hoping I would stumble across the subject. But today I am going to do a little more calculated attempt at this for this live stream. And I will try to buy or find some more barn finds after I get through the photo subjects, and then houses that are available to purchase, as long as they're not too expensive. Where are these kites? Alright. Take a moment here. I've taken screenshots of some things. Look at those. So it's showing northeast on the off ramp. So let's go there. It's showing right around here, facing the stadium. I'm not seeing any kites. What's going on? Come on. Interesting. Maybe I already took those. So let's go on to the next one. Things around here. So this next one is showing the first player's house you get, actually, right across the street. Here we go. See the fish flags? This is in this region. I will not butcher trying to speak Japanese and make a fool of myself. I can do that without trying to speak Japanese. Okay, so I've already taken a photo of those subjects. So that's one of the 6 I've already taken a picture of. You can see those there. These fish flags. And where this is located. And this is the first player's house you get. Just north of Tokyo. There's a barn find that's nearby. Not found. Let's stay focused here and not jump around. Now, my notes are showing that where we were at around the stadium, where the kites are normally, only in autumn you can take a picture of the sky lanterns. So I think that has to be at nighttime. Let's keep that in mind. Yes. Picture showing it's at nighttime. Kind of around some tents. So maybe that's why the kites are not there. All right. Next would be the water lanterns. And this is showing in the southwest here. My notes, that is. Took screenshots of where all these locations are. And this is also another subject. I'm not seeing the water lanterns, but the Peace Torii, I think I can pronounce that. Maybe I should scratch off some of this stuff. Fish flags, got it. Kites, not sure. I think I have that. Peace Torii. Keep track of this here. That was number 18 on my list. So, let's see here. For whatever reason, those water lanterns are not in the water around this Peace Torii. So that may be something I've already taken a photo of. Alright. The next is some streamers. Hopefully, my notes or screenshots are all in order. I think they are. This is saying west of a circuit. I'll again not butcher. So somewhere around here. Let's see. It's off the the road, so I'll drive over there. It is just behind me on the left, roughly this direction. Interesting. Oh, okay, so I think it has to be at night up in the sky. Let's see here. Still not seeing them. Let's go back in my screenshots here. Be certain I'm in the right location. I am not. It's over in here. Let's try coming here. On this road. And head northeast. East. Not finding those. Maybe I'll have to get up to a higher point. Be visible. There we go. Not seeing the streamers. I see the balloons. So that's what I think it is. It has to be maybe at nighttime. So let's come back to that and keep that in mind. All right, the next one is a mural. The Sotoyama region. And that is north. Around the ski lodge. this is actually rather down on my list. I recognize this is the ski lodge. So let's take a picture. All right. The ski resort. There we go. Check that off the list. There's 21 on this list. And these are cars that are for sale that are randomly around. It's a lot of money for this vehicle. I'm not going to purchase it just yet. Let's see if I can get this promo car. I was pretty sure I already took a picture of that. Someone else was driving around in it. Oh, here's the mural over here. I know I've taken a picture of one or two murals already. I don't believe I have this one. All right, there. That was number 5 on my list, so I'll scratch that off. Got it. All right, I'll just try and systematically go through all of these. The next one is the Dragon 76 mural. And that is south east of a player's house. And the west. Let's see here. There we go. So if you click on the map, open the map, and the top left button, you can see these different regions. And this is the Sotayama. I'm looking for the Minamino. Minamino, here we go. And there is a not seeing it. Okay, so there's this temple. No, that's one of them. So let's see if I can't just jump around here. Hey, Mike. Yes. Decided that I might stream some of this early gameplay. And today, as you noticed, I'm working on the photo subjects. Some barn finds and houses will follow. All right, here's this temple. That was number 19 on my list. All right, this mural. The dragon mural. Let's go back to that. Try and find this road configuration that I took a screenshot of. Yes, some are only available in specific seasons. There are kites, and I believe I took a picture of those northeast of the stadium. In the autumn, sky lanterns are where the kites are normally, my notes say. So that is very true. Thank you. I mentioned that just before you joined me. All right, here's this road configuration. It's showing this point right here. Directed north. Okay. I think this is one that I've already taken a picture of. Must be. It's not registering. Unless, no, it's a mural. There we go. Nothing new. So I already took a picture of that. That was just at the bottom of the ski slopes for that mural. Dragon Go mural. I kind of remember seeing a mural around here. This is the region that it says it's in, the Dragon 76 mural. So let's drive around here, see if I can't find it. Maybe a little more systematic start at the north end. Yes, there are drift zones on Legend Island. So, congratulations. Did you accomplish that in that drift truck that you sent me a picture of via the chat? And what do you think of the drifting? I think they did a nice job. I don't mind it as much as Forza Horizon 5. I was a bit bothered by it. I'm not a big drift fan. it is. Dragon 76 mural. Let's take a look at this here. That's pretty cool. Nice. The next one is another mural. I won't butcher the name of it. Saying this region here. All right, and I believe that was on the building where those towers were. So let's scratch that off. I already have that one. That was number 8 on the list. I know I already have Tokyo Towers. You drift in the Corolla. And you need 5,280 Horizon points for Legend Island. Go for it, Mike. Do it. Just do it. Alright, I have another mural in Tokyo City here. This is saying somewhere around here. I don't want to go on the highway and get stuck up there. We have 22 subjects of photo subjects discovered in Japan. Nice. This. It's around the corner here. I don't think this is it. No. What does this say here? Oh, it's a mural I'm looking for. Go back over here. let's do this. Let's go up here. Oh, that's what it is. It may be in the middle of these buildings. You only have 4 photos. You just got them by mistake. What do they call it? Serendipity, right? A happy coincidence. Oh, there it is, right behind me. Okay, so it's right where I started. I just didn't see it. Nothing new in shot. So I must have already gotten that one. Let's check that off the list. Lady Aoko, Tokyo City. All right, the next one is another mural. Let's see. This airfield. Somewhere around here on the side of a building, our air hangar. There it is. All right. To another mural. And it's in this region. Right here. If you see where that's at. All right, I'm gaining some speed here. Missing. The other side of this building. Oh. I think it's near this Honda Civic. There it is there on the side of this store. So you can see where that's at. Nothing new in the shot, so I must have already had that. And I probably already bought this car. That's what I'm thinking. I was here. Take a picture of this Lambo. I think I already have it. Someone else is doing the same thing. Did not. Next one. Should be. There's another car here. Let's see if I can get a picture of them. I've already got that car. All right, this next one is. This region. South end of industrial. Let's try this. Buildings. Maybe this. I already got this one. I'm not 100% sure. No, I didn't. Okay. And it's back up there. Take a look at that one. And you can see on the map where this is located. All the way down on the south. Kind of on the rectangular building here on the northeast side of that building. Next one is Chaser Zero. That mural that I just took a picture of is number 12 on my list. Chaser Zero. It's a festival site, and it's in the middle of the circular I think I already had that then. All right, this next one. My notes say it's a monument, a spire, and the parking area somewhere around here. It's on a portion of the road I have yet to drive on.
Looking to show your car off? Of course you are. This is a perfect spot. These car meets are where all us like-minded petrol heads park up and just, you know, admire. Daikoku's one of the most iconic car meets in the world. Take your best dressed car there, mate. Just find an empty space and park up. Extra cred if you reverse in. You'd reverse in, wouldn't you? Yeah, you would.
So this is where the car meet is. There's this monument. I won't butcher the name. That was number 14 on my list. Some of them I may have already taken a picture of, or it has to be at night. Let's see what they want for this car here. For that. Store and garage. All right, the next one is a castle. Northeast. And here it's marked right on the map where it's at. Go northeast off this road should get me there. to it. Cherry blossoms. All right, got that. Number 15 on the list. Making some headway here. Happy with that. I started out a little frustrated. I go right into the moat. This next one, it says it's kind of in between the stadium and this temple here. I remember this. If you look at this, where this is located, so this is due east of the stadium, northwest of Tokyo. You see these tightly knit kind of dirt roads here. You'll get hung up in the eliminator here. There are, as you can see, barriers all around it. So all of those will stop you. All right. I didn't have that one yet. Number 16 on the list. Keep an eye out for when it's nighttime. For those that it has to be at night to take a picture of. Going to butcher the name of these trees. It's coming up northeast of the airstrip. Right here it's showing interesting. Oh, no, it's not there. The dirt road nearby, right here. You can see the dark green foliage. As I said, this is a... Okay, and it popped up that I discovered them. Oh, here it is here. All right. So as I said, I'm not going to butcher trying to pronounce this. That big tree. Have the Peace Tory down in the southeast, which would be next on the list. This tree was big tree, 17. The Peace Tory, or Tory, I'm not sure. 18 on the list. Then I had jumped ahead earlier for 19. There was a temple. Now, next on the list is an island farmhouse. So, saying northeast east of the festival site. East. Let's try this. There's a A-frame building. That has a pond around it. This is not an auto body shop. Give me a moment here. I'm going to do a quick search. This is showing north of the golf course here, around here. That's what I found. Here. All right, I think I have it here. do not have it. One moment. Oh, here it is. I was right next to it. Here's that circular pond around it. Island farmhouse. And this is where this is located here. In this region. Kind of north of the golf course and this kind of little town just off the river over here. Just near this Japanese town. Farmhouse was 20 on the list. And this next one. It's in Tokyo. Let's see here. Hang on a moment. I'm missing some screenshots. Alright, sorry about that. So it's showing right here. There was that kind of Y-shaped intersection around the corner. And you come over here. And you look to the left. And here it is right here, this dog statue. And that was 22 on the list. All right, Mike, enjoy your lunch. This next one is, as I said, a temple. It's saying northeast east of the player house. I purchased that, and that was kind of involved. That happened during a stream where I was playing the Eliminator. I was getting very frustrated. I gave a start time, and then I drove there, and I had to remove a bunch of things. So, let's see if I have a screenshot of that. And I do. So it's showing to come here on the switchback. Hairpin turn, I guess. Two of them are switchbacks. And head this direction. I have to get into a different car. I'm sure the Mustang will come up here. Car. Get in the RS200. What happened there? Clicked on the wrong car. This might be it right here. It is. All right, this is this temple, and this was 23 on the list. So I have 6 remaining, and there are 3 early on the list, 2, 3, and 4. Kites, water lanterns, and streamers. Those need to be nighttime. Probably set my camera for nighttime. I'm thinking to get the ones that must be at night. If it gives me that option, I've yet to do that. Those are rockets. It's way in the south. And it's showing here. I think I tried taking a picture of one that was the southern end of this area. Thought I already had a picture of it, but not the case. Alright, I think I'm in the wrong location. Try this. Around this intersection with this triangular shaped intersection, and there it is, straight ahead. No new shots. That was the one I took a picture of and it didn't register. And I'm thinking I must already have that one. Interesting. I have 6 remaining on my list. And 6 that I need. And this is actually one of them. So I wonder why I'm missing something here. All right. Not going to scratch it off the list just yet. Okay, another one remaining is the Tokyo Tower. And I have that marked as done. Give me a moment here. Photography. Okay, so this is showing the ones. So let's see. Let's go back to that. So with the map open, all right. Still getting used to this game, I guess. Collection journal. Okay, so I went to collection journal. Adventure. Photography. There we go. And this is showing the ones that I am missing. So, kite, sky lanterns, water lanterns, lady mural. I'll not butcher it. Southern mural. So, give me a moment here. All right, so this is showing. Going to
Sometimes you want
Lab.
to try your own thing. That's why we have Event Lab. Here, you can play or set up custom events, however you like them.
Search. Give me another moment. All right, so share code 204 464 051. Let's try that. No events found. Ah, hang on a minute. That didn't work. Okay, that was one. It has to be all, not nighttime. Let's try this. Water lanterns. Maybe this has to be nighttime. So I have the camera set to night. No. Hey, Pongo Boy. Hello. Big Flower. Massey TJ. I thought that was Mike that said we only have 4 photos. We were trying to take a picture of a car. I was so focused on this. So, getting a little frustrated with this. I can't get all of the photos for whatever reason. So, the journal collection. Redeem rewards. Camera shutter horn. Perfect. I like that for the eliminators. So let me take a moment setting this horn up for future reference. There we go. Horn. Alright, I'll come back to that. There it is. Camera shutter. Got it. And my reasoning behind that is with the eliminator. Listen to this. See how it's not very loud? And I'll hit this fence. Sounds very similar to that. So there's no forewarning. So I'm going to jump ship here. You know what? Give me a minute. Let me research this a little bit and I'll be back. So to take up some time, let me pick a point. It'll take a while for Anna to drive through. Is there an area I haven't driven that I could use her to drive?
When it is safe to do so.
Press down, enable auto drive. Yes, I'll do that. it looks like when I open the menu, it stops driving. So let me jot down what I am missing. And then I'll do a search on some of this. Okay, let's turn disable auto drive. So what I'm finding is with kites, those are seasonal, only in the summer. In the same location, you'll find these sky lanterns in the season of autumn. And that will be right around here, northeast of the stadium. So in this area. So that's those two. The water lanterns, for whatever reason, is right where I went. Here. It's supposed to be in the water around that object that I took a picture of, the piece. But they're not there. So, with that, give me a moment. Hello. Sorry for the delay, and if you're just joining me here, welcome to Fasting 444's Forza Horizon 6 Day 2. I'm going through the photos. Let's open up the menu here. Go to Collection Journal, Discover Japan, and I'm trying to photograph the subjects. So I've gone through all of them. Kite. I wound up doing a search. It has to be summer. Same location. Sky lanterns, autumn. Water lanterns, summer. And then there's these murals. And if you click on one of them, it shows you where it's at. So I tried going there, I believe, once. Let's try going back. Right here, Tokyo. And I'll open up the map again. It's right ahead. No new shot. FX mode. And changing the time of day didn't work. So let's go back here. Collection journal. Photography. Lady. I won't butcher the name. That's where it's supposed to be. There's this other one here. Let me make a note of this. Let's go on to a workaround for, let's get in my Mustang here first. Dark Horse Mustang, 800 horsepower in these, by the way. So sit right around here, northeast of the festival site. And what someone was kind enough to do is they have a play challenge. Let's see if we can't use their play challenge they created. Start with the lanterns. It has to be autumn. 618-901-369. Got it. Nice. All right. to the YouTuber that created this, but I did not jot down their username. So this is the water lanterns, I believe.
Okay, bro. What do you want to do now?
Try that again. You know what? Let's go with the kites. I'm here, so. So for the kites, it's. That's wrong. 322 761 792. There's kites. All right, I got the kites. I can quit the event. Yeah, I like it. Next is the sky lanterns, and that has to be autumn, so they set this challenge up in the autumn right here. And this, for the sky lanterns, the code is 161442086. Double check it, make sure it's good. 161442086.
Turn left.
Why is it driving the other direction? Thought I was over here. Oh, here it is, right here. So these are the sky lanterns, right where you start. I didn't need to drive. I think it is. Nothing new. Interesting. Let me start over on this race. Restart event. Interesting. Give me just a moment here. So this is the right share code. And I'm not seeing the sky lantern, so it's not working. It almost looks like, I don't know, maybe it's wrong. I don't know what's going on there. So let me jump to, get out of this here. Quit event. Should say dislike, it didn't work. So I got the kites. Need the sky lanterns and the lanterns and 2 murals. So let's try this lantern share code again. So this one's 618-901-369. 618-901-369. Water lanterns. Okay, so these are here. I was driving earlier. Got them. All right, let's scratch kites, lanterns off this list. So this is showing I have 4 to go. What am I missing here? Quit event. Let's try something here. Maybe if I make an event in the autumn. All right, create a challenge. Autumn. No music. Confirm.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
I've only ever created one challenge before in Forza Horizon 5, so
Now you can build anywhere. So, check out the props library and get creative. So, time to get a little creative. Let's get to building your own route and eventually a whole event. It's pretty simple. To plot your race route, all you have to do is drive it. You can take the route all over, even off-road, so experiment a little.
Drive near the pitcher. But they're lanterns. I'll try again. Alright. Vet lab. Play challenges. Search. Share code. 161-442-086. Now, when you say drive near the pitcher, are you referring to the mural in the city? Hey, MK Jets. How you doing, bud?
Turn left.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I wasn't close enough. Okay. Thank you. So that might be the case with the other one. That was, where was that? Kind of a horse-shaped road configuration, if I remember correctly. I have to look at these screenshots that I took. Give me a moment here. All right. In this region, here it is. I think the devs patched this, tried some challenges for the photos, did not work. Yeah, I don't know if you missed, but I found the kites. It has to be autumn. I'm sorry, kites summer, sky lanterns autumn, winter lanterns summer. So I got the kites with that. Share code 322-761-7092. That does work, Mike. And the lanterns, the water lanterns, near where that peace symbol or whatever in the water is, down in the southwest, out in the water, that is 618-901-369. Let's get a little closer to this guy. Get on top of it. That's it. I was not close enough. So thanks, Mike. That worked. So I have one more mural and the water lanterns. All that remain. Give me just one moment. Okay, so the kites was 322-761-7092. That's just northeast of the stadium. And I need two more. Collection journal, Japan, photography, that region. Not going to butcher it again. All right, in this region, there's a dirt road that comes at a paved road and an angle. Looks like right here. engine. No, that's not it. That's not that road configuration. I actually don't like this guide. Give me another moment. All right. That was nowhere near where I needed to be. That's why. So this was around here. There it is. Got it. So I am missing one. The water lanterns is all. Oh, I'm sorry, the sky lanterns. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to put it on auto drive here. Let's take a peek at this car here. I think I bought this already. Maybe not. Mike, you have all 26. Were you able... Well, so then how did you get to the sky lanterns? That's the only one I have that's remaining.
Isn't that a beauty? Even coated in years of dirt. A perfect Porsche 959. Completely iconic. And completely ready for a clean. Would you look at that shine?
It really is the least we could do for such a groundbreaking car back in its prime.
Alright, I found a different code for the sky lanterns. So let me try that.
Okay, it's in the garage. Give it. The world when you can. The 959 was the supercar that set a production precedent
Alright,
with
Mike,
its all-wheel
take care,
drive.
bud.
Gotta say, it's still got that futuristic appeal it had back in the 80s.
Here's rare. Congratulations. Couple second places. And here's the sky lanterns. Got them. Yes. So now I have taken a photo of all 26 subjects. You can see I only have 222 cars of 619. I have a long way to go. Great. So that was a good code for this event lab to get you the sky lanterns. I'll quit this event and read that off. So for the sky lanterns, the share code is 204-464-051. For the water lanterns, which is, I'll show on the map once this is done. Oh, it's changing seasons. Check that out. That's a first on a Wednesday. Didn't we used to change on Thursdays? Let's see what happens here. Surveyor, I've managed 6 wins. 2 on the first day, 2 more on the third day, and 2 yesterday, day 1 of everyone being able to play. So 2 every other day is my, actually I'm very happy with that. Still learning the map, and because I had a head start, I think I have a major advantage and should be maybe a little more aggressive in some areas over others. It's taking a while to change seasons. Let's do this here. Yeah, my only suggestion is, Surveyor, if you haven't already watched any of my marathon streams, the 4 days of early play, I learned that there are some mountain ranges where there's a river that runs between them. You don't want to get caught in that, because on the west side of the more centrally western, one of those two, you can't go up the mountain there. You get stuck there spinning your wheels, and you have to go all the way around the mountain. So when you see that in the Eliminator, be certain to go around that if you're going east to west. And it's tricky if a finish point is right in that area. Then that's a whole nother element. I've found yesterday when I was playing the Eliminator, after I got situated, done with my near 5-hour stream,
what do you want to do?
that
As Larry Chen might say, you took nothing but bangers. Check your journal.
that don't even try and get into a level 10 for every race. There are very few final showdowns where speed on the pavement is an element. Oh, you were hiking in Peru. Great for you. So, yeah, here's, where is it? Right here is the problematic area I'm talking about. You see how this river runs through the middle? This is a mountain range or mountain ridge, and here's a mountain ridge. This side is too steep in here from almost all the way there to there. You cannot get up there, or at least I haven't been able to. I'm pretty sure that's the mountain range. There's two of them. There's actually numerous ones. Here's some more like hilly areas, and There's another one. Where is it? Maybe in here or something, but there's some more in here that'll get you caught up. And also this highway that goes through Tokyo, there's barriers on it, concrete barriers. If you're on this, you cannot get off of it. I did manage in this photo challenge thing of the subjects, I found kind of like a jump off of one of the sections into the city. So if the final arena is outside of you being on this, I've been eliminated by the arena twice now. I lost some head-to-heads, final showdowns getting stuck on this. So you may want to explore that a little bit. Just get on that highway and drive around and try and find the ramps and other areas to get on and, more importantly, off. And going into Tokyo, there's limited number of roads. So, matter of fact, yesterday I didn't win the final showdown, but there was a head-to-head. They chased me down and challenged me. I was in a level 5. They were in a level 9 Lamborghini. They chased me down, challenged me, so I just followed the road into the city, went to the finish. They straight lined it and ran into, much like Guanajuato in Forza Horizon 5, they just wound up coming to an abrupt stop. There's like a waterway a canal that runs around the outside of Tokyo, or this northwest side. They wound up just running into a wall. Oh, you did get caught on the highway with those barriers. It's unfortunate. All right, so the kind of continuation of what I just completed here. Here's the location for the water lanterns, one of the last ones that I completed. And I did find with some of the murals, you have to get very close. So this is actually 2 subjects in the photo challenge. One being this piece pie or something. But then if you use the event challenge share code for the water lanterns, it's 618-901-369, and I typed it in. So that'll be in the comments. And in that challenge, the water lanterns appear. You can take a picture of that and accomplish that. Okay, now on to some barn finds. Let's see if I can't hunt those down. They're not on the map anymore. Let's see here. Not found. Okay, so it is on the map. I just haven't found it. Let's go kind of more systematic. What do we have here? Treasure car. Maybe I can do barn finds and treasure cars. Similar icons on the map. You can get caught outside the arena, but you got beat. I'm loving this game. I was initially just going to stream the first 4 days, marathon stream, which I did, and then I decided, you know what, these are just the first 4 days. Let's play the game and go over some kind of how-tos. And after my 4th marathon stream, I wanted to go through the
2005 Ford GT. Hopefully the salty sea air hasn't
hang
ruined
on,
the
to
paintwork.
let her talk.
It's in decent condition, but could do with a full valet. Now this is how you do a tribute. Redesigning a Le Mans classic. I could see myself driving this for 24 hours.
So I went over the mascots, and there's 200 mascots.
Okay. In the garage and ready for its next endurance race. If it was
And-
mine, I'd be taking this on one huge Japan road trip. It's built for endurance. Enjoy it. It's a head turner for sure.
In the first 3 days, I would just randomly see these mascots, and there's different configurations. There's ramen noodle, bowl of ramen noodles, cup of tea, bowl of Korean rice, a steak with 3 circular mascots on them with faces, and then another mascot just all by itself, and then there's a tempura shrimp, and they're all over. And if you buy the treasure map, let's see here, I have there. Okay, so you can have the boards that you need to find and mascots you need to find, and the ones you have found, boards and mascots. And throughout the gameplay, I forget what button I pressed, it asked me, would I like to show all of the bonus boards and mascots? And I clicked all, and then that then was on this map filter, and then now on the map, because without that selected, if you didn't drive in close proximity on the road, you wouldn't know where they were at, even if you bought the treasure map. So by selecting that, then I was able to systematically yesterday go through and find them all. And then there's a final 10 that are on Legend Island, and you have to get the Legend Gold wristband to be able to enter this island. And I'll go over near this gate here. It's open now, but on either side of the bridge leading to it, right here, there was a iron barrier that went all the way across it. You could not get through here. So the Legend, where is it? I think it started up here somewhere. There's these different wristband events. This is a yellow one, but the gold one is somewhere on the map. It'll appear as you go farther through the game. Here it is right here at the airstrip. And that leads you into Legend Island. It was a great race. It was well done. They have all the showcase cars for Forza Horizon 1 through 5 in the race with the drivers that were in those races or in those games in that race, and then you wind up winning. Actually, you don't even win, you just need to complete it, and then you get the gold bracelet and access to the island. And then I drove around finding all of those. So yesterday I had to complete some more races. The first 3 days of streaming, early streaming, for the first 2-3 hours, depending on which day, I would accomplish different races. Of course, the first day you have to go through the initial races or events. And then I determined the fourth day I was going to spend 5 hours racing. That was it. And I wound up with the purple wristband, I believe. So those are maybe some pointers that might help you. There's a lot to do. They've done a great job with this game. The car sounds, how the cars handle, I think, are much more accurate than Forza Horizon 5 or any previous Forza Horizon games that I've played. The city of all of Japan, they've done an amazing job with replicating trees and animals, water, ice. I was up in the mountains yesterday and I was just blown away at how realistic the ice even looked.
Hey, wait, that's the same color, same everything as my uncle's Figaro. Did he? Is this his? Now, I know what color it was because the Figaro came in 4 colors, one for each season.
Yeah, and as far as the...
It's in your garage. Talk about classy.
Far as the Eliminator, don't get caught up in trying to, unless you enjoy it, accomplish a lot of races. I don't think there'll be the high number of eliminations like in Forza Horizon 5 that people were getting. You don't have that short head-to-head up a mountain like you did in Forza Horizon 5. Joanna, during my first stream, won her first game in 7 elims. So I was happy that she did that during my stream. I believe that was the first. It may have been the second. She posted a video on that. Strider, hello,
Perfect
welcome.
For an amble around the forest roads.
I love
Maybe
it.
Park up outside a cafe in the city. A real leisure car.
Thanks for dropping in, my YouTube mentor and online gaming friend, Strider Z. Thank you so much for coming here. I am not marathon streaming like I did the first 4 early days. Kicked my butt, but I decided the opportunity for these first early days to maybe show some different aspects of the game. Like today, I just went through completing the photo subjects Now I'm going through some barn finds and treasure finds, and then players' houses. Yesterday was epic day. I decided I was going to complete the 200 mascots in bonus boards. Today was photo subjects. And along the way, whenever I am in a race, I will take a picture of multiple cars in that race to help expedite the photo challenge, showing that. And I raced for about 4.5 hours yesterday to get enough credits in the races to get into the gold wristband legend event, I guess it's called, where, let's see, what are they called? Event, yes, the gold wristband event that gives you access to Legend Island, where the final 10 bonus boards are. There's that bridge that you can't access it on. But thank you anyway for joining my stream. I'm very honored. My YouTube mentor. I don't have quite the channel you have yet.
To record. You'll be glad you did.
I love Forza Horizon 6. I know there are some issues with it, and I don't even want to touch upon.
Not looking too bad at all.
Now this has truly impressed me. Being one of the fastest production cars, it gained a huge popularity in the street racing scene. Look at that rear engine, May. This one particularly has been heavily modified.
Yes. I heard of a car like this being engineered to reach the highest speeds in Japan. Apparently, it has pieces from the Porsche 962.
A car like this could effortlessly cut through the streets of Tokyo in a flash. I have to say, as soon as I saw the color, I recognized it. It's somewhat notorious amongst fans, but this popularity ultimately led to its retirement.
Well, it looks like we owe it to car culture to restore this Porsche. Yuji, you ready?
Yeah, anyway, so I'm really loving the
Okay,
game.
we've got the
They
car
did a
I
nice
can use.
job with it.
Even though the engine is incredibly tuned, it needs work. I'll give you a ring when it's done.
See if I can't send a gift here. I have some duplicates of some inexpensive cars. Not giving away my expensive cars. There's a few of them here.
What will the word on the street be about this car?
Everyone's new
What sort of
players.
drivers do you want to find it?
New player.
As it's a gift, it's nice to leave a note. You know, make it more personal.
I will do that.
Now, do you want to be a cryptic mystery gifter, or do you think, no, tell them exactly who left it?
Gamer tag.
Okay, here's what it all looks like.
Fasting
You cool with that?
444. YouTuber.
And you're done. I always say, it's nice to be nice. Hope it finds a good owner.
Expensive cars. I might try selling those at the auction. Still early. You know what? Let's give them away. Make someone's day getting some of these cars early on. It's a habit to give to new players. Everyone's a new player, right? Alright, let's get some more. It's found. Let's do this. Let's clear the map here. Treasure cars and barn finds. That's it. So Strider Z, I have 6 wins in the Eliminator, 2 on the first day. I'm going every other day. 2 on the
Hey, if this is it,
third
you'll want this
day
properly
and
recorded.
2 on day 1
Ready to film?
yesterday.
This has got to be the mysterious Nissan of the mountain passes. The R390. You know only one of these was made?
Yes, it's the fastest and most expensive Nissan made to this day. Its racing counterpart was built for the 97 and 98 Le Mans. Although there were some overheating issues in the first year, they manufactured this singular model to comply with street legal regulations of the GT1 class.
I heard there was a huge mix-up during a transfer of cars to new facilities. Cars were sent to the wrong places, and most were successfully tracked down. All but one.
Looks like it fell into the hands of someone who knew their way around this type of vehicle, and their way around the tollgate passes. The car's set up properly on the lift, ready for welding.
They obviously wanted it to remain a secret. The owner could even be you, Yuji.
Interesting history of that car.
The car's gone to Yuji's, and I'll let you know when it's back up and running.
Thanks. Not found. Be right back. I'm going to let Anna drive. No, I didn't want to fast travel. Oh. Thanks, Strider Z. Appreciate that. All right, let's turn this Anna drive off. Disable. Okay. Barn find found. Found. Okay. Not found. I'd probably have some more Eliminator wins had I not been focused on hosting the stream. I do my Eliminator stream's a little different. I try not to win.
Hey, I think there will be an interesting find in here. Want to document it with some footage? Ooh, a Mitsubishi Montero Evolution. An absolute dominator of endurance rallies.
Yes, exactly. In '97, this model marked the start of an incredible run for Mitsubishi at Dakar. Apparently, this one in particular performed well.
The damage to that front bumper alone is an indication of an incredible endurance career.
Almost fully destroyed. They aren't delicate though. The Montero model won 12 Dakar rallies in the 2000s. They were surpassed at one point but bounced back after further developing the truck.
Well, it looks like you've got your work cut out restoring this off-roading monster. Let's load it.
So I don't try to win during my stream. I try to
That
have...
front bumper was completely destroyed. Plus, there's dirt caked into every crevice of the poor car. We'll call you when we're done sorting it out.
I try to have someone that's joining my stream win. It's a little different, and the content isn't as maybe as exciting as watching a stream where you're being more aggressive trying to win, but I make it all about the final showdown and trying to be just the host, not trying to win. But I did manage, as I said, 2 wins the first day. Usually the exception to the rule is someone outside of my stream is trying to win. I'm going to win it if I can. And then, because the game was newer, it was a little different where I wanted to try and win. So there's that. Did try the level 1 challenge, unsuccessful. It's going to be a tricky one to win in the level 1. I noticed you in a level 1 in a final showdown yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Maybe 2 days ago. The days are blending together. Thought about pushing you, but I didn't want to push you off the map.
Who would leave a car like this all the way out here? With an engine sound like the RX-7, it is a complete crime that it's been silent for so long. Ready to get to work? Good as new, right? Honestly, I'm looking forward to seeing, well, hearing it in action.
All right. Take it for a spin later, though. I think you'll be impressed. Such a classic sports car. Actually, thinking about it now, the RX-7 was the first in a line of fast, sporty Mazdas. A pioneer, really.
Not found. So I've obviously been in close proximity to these after they just had that purple circle in the general area.
The three of us might very well uncover a great mystery here. You should record this. The rumors were true. The Peugeot 205 T16. Not so elusive anymore.
What a find! It had been misplaced between rally stages, attending as a showpiece. No one knew where it went, diminished to rumors of sightings.
The 205 was a fierce competitor back in the 80s, right? Had a good few wins under its belt?
Absolutely. In fact, the most successful Group B vehicle. The T16 was a wonder, all-wheel drive and powerful. For regulations, Peugeot was required to make 200 units, all inspected in the same place. I can only imagine what a sight that was.
Well, this car definitely needs some TLC. Looks like it was left in a rush.
Peugeot, a European,
So
was
it'll be a little
making,
while before the car is ready. I'll give you a call.
or correcting me, saying I mispronounced it, but I did a search on it and it said that that's how we pronounce it here in the North America. They mention you, Strider Z, that you mispronounced Peugeot as well. They were kind of trying to tell me I learned I need to learn how to speak French. It'd be more of interest if I lived in Quebec in Canada, but here in the Michigan, not so much.
What's that? This definitely could be what we're looking for. You should get some footage. Yes, there it is. The Sierra Enterprises Evo.
I remember this story back in 2010. A Mitsubishi time attack car with so much potential. It had a truly unfortunate run. The Turbo blew during its second time attack. They never continued work due to the cost.
I remember. It came second twice, right? The owner wanted more though, and they ended up losing the car to time.
The specs on this really set a new precedent for time attack cars. It boasted an incredible 4-cylinder turbo engine, tuned to complete perfection. A real thing of engineering art.
They really got every ounce of performance out of it. Right, let's load it up and get it back out there.
Alright, we'll need some time to get this fixed. Figure out its issues. I'll give you a call when it's ready.
There it is. This car was a big deal in Hollywood, you know. Right now, you couldn't tell, huh? Let's get it clean. That's more like it. This beauty has to be one of the most recognizable and classic American muscle cars.
Sure is.
Alright, don't forget about this little celebrity though. The 69 Charger just oozes cool, right? It's not just a pretty face though. It laid the groundwork for Dodge's Daytona too. What a find.
There's potentially a half-converted race car in here. Get recording. Let's see what we're working with. Yep, the Lamborghini Diablo SV. One of the greatest poster cars of the 90s. This one looks like it was decked out too.
This is the car I was asked to advise on. It originally was fitted out with flashy accessories, but the owner wanted to strip it back, restore it to being race-ready. Unfortunately, regulations changed and the money needed to upgrade dwindled.
I guess all the extras made the car heavy. A Diablo SV like this sat half ready for the track is so heartbreaking to see. Even in this state, you can see its potential.
It's a powerful car. Rear-wheel drive and gets to top speeds quickly. It's a real shame this car never saw the Super GT series.
It's a beautiful car. both with the vibrant accessories and without. Yuji, let's load it.
Hey, we'll contact you when the Diablo is fixed and race ready.
Look what we have here. You should get recording. If this is what I think it is, you're not gonna want to miss it. In its prime, I can only imagine what this Toyota 2000 GT would have looked like. Stunning, I bet.
Not only beautiful, but incredibly high-performing. It was manufactured to be both comfortable for everyday use, but still race-ready. Really, it could be considered one of Japan's fast supercars.
Extremely rare, too. I heard only a small amount were ever produced for road driving.
Indeed. This one's had its interior stripped out. Been resting for a good while. When we get this back up and running, it will be truly impressive.
Well, it looks like we're gonna need to order a lot of parts. Let's get it loaded, Yuji.
Considering half the car's interior has been stripped, it'll be a bit before it's ready. I'll let you know.
Whoa. I know these models are built for some serious off-roading, but not like this. Ready to breathe some life back into this old Safari? Scrubs up nice, huh? So clean, it almost looks unnatural on a car built for dirt.
All right, you know where it is. Everywhere can be considered a road in the Safari. From the waterside to Rocky Mountains, the world is your oyster.
All right, 6 of 9. Getting there. Treasure car.
Oh wow, the M1. 1981, I think. I wonder how long it's been here. Well, time to roll our sleeves up and give this showstopper a glow up. Wow, it's like we reversed time. Shame that we haven't. This model has quite the history.
Okay, it's waiting for you in the garage. You think for a German manufacturer, there's some distinct Italian design going on here? Well, you would not be wrong. Let me guess, straight to a road race in the M1?
So, we have a possible 90s GT 500 champion behind these doors. Wanna get some footage of this? Number 23 Nismo Skyline GTR. Just look at that engine.
This was an on-track monster back in the day. Both a championship and constructors winner. Untouchable up until '99 when it was swapped out.
It was still used in the festivals, right, Yuji? I heard it was at some of them in the 2000s.
That's right. It was around for a few years after its retirement. Look at the build-up on the bodywork. The upkeep would have been costly, which I assume is why it's been left in the middle of repairs.
I'm actually really hyped about this one. Yuji, work your magic.
This will need some garage time, but we got it. I'll let you know when it's ready.
Thank you. It's one of my favorite locations in this whole game. Below the waterfall here, and there's a bonus board behind the waterfall.
Wow, if this isn't a picturesque scene. I know the Evo was built for tearing through rally routes, but this looks like a postcard. Ready to get stuck in? Restored to its former glory. Mitsubishi really worked wonders here. Ah, to be a rally driver in the 90s.
Alright, it's in your garage. Don't keep it inside too long. A real rally performer, fully restored and back on the road. That's something to be proud of. It's so satisfying knowing that it'll be out on the open roads again.
Alright, I think this is the last treasure car.
'74 Stratos. Great find. But ugh, my heart. Let's get it clean. You have to try this on the gravel and dirt. Trust me. This Stratos has real miles on the clock. But cars like this don't want to be in storage.
Curious if that was
Alright,
one of...
safely tucked away in your garage. What an eye-catching Italian rally icon. You know it dominated the mid-70s with 3 world championships in a row? That's a bit of motorsport history there. Now, go find some dirt.
Wonder if that was one
Really?
of the...
Everything ticked off up there? I hope you invested in some thermal gloves.
If that was one of the, if not the first wedge-shaped cars. All right. So, I think I found everything. Found. Probably a way to check in the journal. Nice. Continental GT convertible Bentley. Yeah. Sports, Rise and Play. All right, so it's spring. That's how we tell in the discovery area. Have yet to have summer, autumn, winter. And these are discoveries. Okay, so maybe I could... There's the car meet. Yoto, Iowa Rock. Islands. Let's go back to my plan first. World map. Turn the treasure card. Barn finds off. Houses in the estate. Oh, landmarks. There we go. One. Bought the estate. Haven't done anything with it. So 1, 2, 3 houses. 4, 5, 6. Yet 2. So I purchased 5 of 8. See how much this one costs. And thank you all for dropping in, or if you're watching this after the fact, thank you for coming to Fast Tank 444's Forza Horizon 6 Day 2. Earlier I went through the remaining photo subjects. Sorry about that. Showing you how to complete that. Then I just went through the barn finds and treasure cars. Now on to the remaining houses.
That purchase is a bold statement. Not many people wake up and buy a hangar.
To watching.
Welcome back, bro.
Campaign. Collection journal. What do we have here? Sleepy. Barn finds. So there's 2 not discovered yet. No. Not in a hurry to get them. I have all the treasure cars, all 9. 91 Nissan, 69 Dodge, 85 Mazda, 95 Mitsubishi, the iconic M1 1981 BMW, 87 Porsche 959, Lancia Stratos, HF Stradale, the iconic Ford GT, 2005. Newer model than the original. And then the 85 Nissan Safari Turbo. Let's see here. Well, I almost think maybe play a couple games of the Eliminator and then call it a wrap. Let's do that. Like the new Eliminator icon in this game.
You got a fully repaired Porsche 930 ready in your garage.
Release the car drops!
Yeah, I'm thinking just play 2 games of the Eliminator and then, like I said, call it a wrap. What would a visit to Fasting 444's YouTube channel be without at least a few games of the Eliminator, right?
Arena shrinking!
Todd, I tried challenging him and it didn't take. Just as well. I usually don't like to engage in head-to-heads until I'm in the mid-level, but because this is such a new game, I have a bit of advantage being in a position where I started those 4 days of early play learning the map. Some, not all of it, but some of it. It's going to be quite a task learning all of the map. I think learning it in the regions is my plan. I may print out some photos that I've taken of the different regions and then study it in addition to driving around. Beginning on this car, I think they're in level 1 or low. Looking at the chat. Can't do that and drive. These rice fields slow you down. Some of the cars get through it a little better than others.
Calculating route. 100 yards, turn right.
New car drops! Incoming!
In 100 yards, turn right. In 400 yards, turn right. In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left. In 400 yards, turn left.
Just missed that cherry blossom tree. Oh, there's a level 7 Porsche here. Oh. Let's see if I can get to this finish and come right back to it.
Calculating route.
It's a Porsche. My apologies. That Riven electric truck's a great truck, but it's a great car. And one level higher. That electric Rivian has great acceleration. Turn up the greenhouses. The arena walls touch somewhere around here, so the final arena will be somewhere around there. I will do the Fasting 444 strategy, heading away from the progression of the game where everyone is being led to. Well, the game being so new, I really should just be more aggressive here. Anybody else is in, though, is the element of not watching that part of the game. Too much of a distraction for me. There's the high-speed train. That car is on a car drop surge all by themselves. So most likely they looked at those. That was a level 5 and they passed it.
Incoming car drops!
No.
Yards. Turn right.
Oh no. Come on. Hurry up and reset. That might cause me to lose this.
Yards. Turn right.
Oh, and I did it again. And it resets. Yeah, I'm going to lose this. That's terrible. That's just terrible.
200 yards. Turn right.
Arena shrinking!
Made someone stay. Something major happens to them. I doubt it.
Calculating route.
We're about at the
200
finish
yards.
probably by
Turn
now.
right. 400 yards. Turn left.
Yeah, let's do it again. Why not?
Turn around. It is safe to do so. 400 yards.
Son's getting upset about it. Just again.
Turn left. In 400 yards, turn sharp right. In 100 yards, turn right.
They're pausing at the finish. They're doing the Richard move. I think they just crossed it now. No, they're pausing at the finish. Then they took it. Not a fan of that. That's why I call it the Richard move. All right. I have to step away for a moment. I'll be right back for another game. Hey, Martin said, actually, I'm only going to play another game. So if you'd like to join me, I could give you a start time. I was focusing more on the photo subjects, barn finds, and houses. There's 2 houses that remain unpurchased, but that's for another day, another time. So with that in mind, I guess I'll give a start time. If you'd like to join me. Got some work I need to do, so I need to go. Be able to join me, Martin said, hopefully. If not, thanks for dropping in, bud. I did manage 2 more wins yesterday. I don't have as many as you do. I'm up to 6 wins. I'm going every other day. 2 wins the first day, 2 wins the third day, 2 wins. Be the 5th day, but first day that everyone else that didn't have early access was playing. Bit of an advantage. Okay, Martin said, maybe after I get done working, I may come back and stream again. Hear a drop right near me here, so that's good. In hindsight, in that previous game, right after I said I found getting into a higher level car isn't really necessary always, with very few final showdowns needing a fast road vehicle. I blew it away bouncing around through the fields in a level 7.
Arena shrinking.
safe to do so. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Oh,
Calculating route.
it's got that mountain range, or ranges right between where we are at this point in the finish. See if I can go around it and beat them. Oh, no. Right into this pond.
In 200 yards, turn left. In 400 yards, turn left. In 100 yards, turn right.
Well, there wasn't the mountain range there that I thought. I thought that's what that was. No, that's over here. Or no, that's up here. I was farther north. Oh well. Where were those fields I was bouncing around through? Where I lost that race. I think that was over in this area. So that's northeast of Tokyo, northwest of Legend Island, south of the airstrip. Okay, well, thank you for coming to Fast Tank 444's Forza Horizon 6 Day 2, where I went through finding the remaining photo subjects, barn finds, and houses, and treasure finds. I still don't have all of the barn finds to remain. Thanks again. I appreciate you. Whether you're watching this live or you're watching it after the fact, take care and be